Today on Boxmining Daily, we take a look at what Bill Gates is saying. He's coming in to say that, well, cryptocurrencies causes deaths. So we're going to look at his argument and I'm going to chime in on what I think about that over there. We also have the Trump administration. They want to implement new laws for crypto, specific for crypto. We're going to take a look at that. And also we have the IRS. They're asking for records from Coinbase about people's trading habits. So this is about taxation for cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency trading. All this and more on today's Boxmining Daily. My name is Michael. Everything covered here is my personal opinion, not financial advice. And of course, if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Let's start off with Bill Gates. So he's making the classic argument today in the headlines. So he's saying how cryptocurrency kills life. It's directly related to the death of few people. And this is the argument about the Darknet. So if you heard about this argument before, it's really surfaced around a few years ago where people were hypothesizing that Bitcoin was related to the drug trade. It was related to people buying and selling drugs, and they're using this form of payment because, of course, it's easy to send and it was untrackable. The problem with this argument is that recently we kind of figured out that Bitcoin wasn't as involved with the drug trade as we originally thought. The reason for this is because it's so darn hard to use properly. So at a certain point, it was very trackable because you can track where funds are going, and it wasn't perfect for the drug trade because they're looking for something anonymous. So maybe Monero might be something that's possibly used there, but what the research has shown and what the internet has really called Bill Gates on is the fact that, of course, cryptocurrencies is involved in a very small, large amount of it. The biggest currency that's used for the drug trade is, guess what? The US dollar. So ironically, of course, the US dollar is probably the one that's used for money laundering and for drug trade. So my view on this is definitely that crypto has moved beyond the dark market argument. That argument applied a few years ago, but now we're talking about changing and using smart contracts, and that's really provided a huge bonus to application users of blockchain. We have the ability to even cut out financial institutions in the future, and that's where blockchain is headed this year. So one thing this year about cryptocurrencies that's going to move away from what Bill Gates was talking about is regulation. So one thing we see is that Coinbase is now complying with the US judge, and they're sending around 10,000 records of transaction trade history to the IRS. So not only is it being regulated, but it's also being taxed nowadays. And that's what's greatly changing in the crypto markets. We have more and more of this regulation coming through. It might not be great for Americans. I think a lot of people had a lot of tax issues, and I really like to hear what you guys think of the whole current tax situation. Because in crypto, you make so many trades in what you're doing, and if you have to report all of that, it's going to be a lot of paperwork to do. So that's one thing that's unfortunate about crypto right now, is that we still don't have a proper way to, a suitable way to do your trades in crypto and record that. On top of just reporting things to the IRS, we have President Trump as well. The Trump administration has chimed in and said they're going to come up with a new regulation on how to look and handle crypto. So this is just coming up from the US administration side. How do you deal with everything that's happening in crypto? They see all this innovation that's coming in. We saw earlier in January that the SEC and the CFTC, so the Trade Commission, basically were trying to find a way to integrate crypto into the current laws. We're trying to see that, of course, the SEC wants coins, ICOs, to be classified as securities, but this isn't coming just yet. So we have to really keep up to date with what's happening in terms of regulations in the States. The approach that they're having is significantly different from what's happening in China, though, because in China, they're outright banning ICOs. They say they like blockchain, they don't want to fall behind in blockchain, but they don't like coins. They don't want coin trading, they don't want trade exchanges, and that's one thing that's quite unfortunate about what's happening in China. They're risking falling behind because, of course, they're just banning everything flat outright.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love to hear what you guys think about this whole Bill Gates crypto causes lives argument. Do you think that is true, or do you think crypto saves more lives by having a more transparent cryptocurrency? Leave a comment down below. I would love to have a discussion about that. Also, remember to click the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. And also, I'm just opening up my Telegram group for general discussions. And I would love to work with everyone to discover more about cryptocurrencies. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.